I've lived in Ghana over the last 6 years. My wife set up a nonprofit organization that works with literacy work, and so we're constantly getting donations of books and things like that. Recently, I opened one of these boxes and it said health and wellness on it, and there were books on, diet, nutrition, exercise, anti-aging, hormone balance, all sorts of things. And it was interesting because some of these were written, over 50 years ago in the 70s. They were a little more outdated, and it's kind of questionable some of the things they taught. There were some classics in there, some really good books, but a lot of the stuff I was wondering, do I really want to share this with people if there's some things that may not be true in it? So this got me to thinking about truth. When it comes to health and fitness, there's so much conflicting and contradictory information as it relates to, studies or exercise programs, nutritional philosophies. And so I just wish it would be so nice if everything contained the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
So what is the truth? And should the truth change like seasons and trends and styles? I don't think so. I've heard the phrase a lot, my truth, and I understand what people are trying to say when they talk about their truth, but I don't think truth should be something that's subjective and constantly changing for people. There is so much flashy marketing, hype, deception, smoke and mirrors in the fitness industry that it really is hard to know who to trust.
Running on the treadmill 7 days a week doesn't work for you when you're trying to lose weight, because it never has. And I know that's hard to believe, but it's true.
But is it really? There are loads of conflicting information when it comes to studies, say for things that cause or prevent cancer. And it's interesting, 1 month you'll hear something's good for you, and then the next month it's bad. And here's a little graph that just shows some of these different topics of things that people have claimed have been preventative for cancer and other times have claimed caused it. So there's lots of confusion out there. Here's a funny one from the Daily Mail publication. These are just a year apart. In one study, they claimed that eating eggs will cause diabetes. In another study, they claimed it prevents it. When you get these opposing messages, it can be so frustrating trying to figure out what's the truth.
Those eggs were a lie, Steven. A lie!
So how do you find the truth? Do you just defer to what the experts say?
We have top men working on it right now. Who? Top men.
Now remember, some of the top men or experts over the years have promoted things like bloodletting, shock therapy, lobotomies. If you look at the food pyramid, you see how that's evolved over the years, constantly changing. So it really makes you wonder, how do you find out the truth? So much of what we come to believe is impacted by public narratives, societal norms, and propaganda. One of my favorite bad movies is Mystery Men. In that, Greg Kinnear plays Captain Amazing, who is the alpha superhero, and he has all these corporate sponsors, and on his uniform you see all these patches of all the companies that are paying for him. It would be nice if we had the same transparency with politicians, doctors, scientists, fitness influencers, and all the people that are taking money behind the scenes and promoting things, if we could know how much is really sincere and how much is just paid for by people. Learning how to discern the truth is something that's valuable not just for your health and fitness, but in other aspects of life, because it's obvious you're going to see many conflicting ideas that are preaching complete opposite things and all claiming to be true.
It's all true.
Do your homework, take responsibility for your own health. The best thing you can do is apply true principles and avoid being swayed by all the gimmicks and fads and all the distractions out there. Join me for another video next week. I'm going to do one about the only professional bodybuilder I've ever met in person.
Push the button.
Do it.